Hello everyone, welcome to today's live stream on the 17th of January. We are going to be drawing David Lynch. I have a sore throat, so I'm going to be speaking like this and trying not to speak differently, because I've found it the most gentle way to speak for my throat. And thank you for being here, Rosalia, Astrid, Ulverine, Louisa, Liz, Kiki, Ed. I would love to hear from you. What has influenced you most and perplexed you most about David Lynch or his work. It's been really wonderful the past day to see what everyone has been sharing about David Lynch, and reflecting as well upon how much I feel that he influenced some of my thought processes in a very influential time. So we can talk about that. I would love to hear from you all. Thank you for your sorrow, Cassidy. But I'm here and I can draw. And there was a wonderful quote. I may get it wrong. I'm not very good at reciting quotes. But that David Lynch's family put out saying, a quote from David Lynch saying to look at the donut and not at the hole. So I will not be looking at my sore throat, but I will be speaking like this the entire live stream, which may be fitting and appropriate for this live stream. Thank you for your lemon juice advice, June. I will consume some lemon juice. Let's draw David Lynch. And I'd like you all to take over the conversation, because I don't think it's wise for me to talk non-stop like I usually do. So this will be a quieter live stream for me today, and I would just like to share with you. I print my reference, and my printer has been low on ink for weeks, and I printed 2 references. This one still had black ink, but David Lynch perfectly does not. And I just thought that was really nice. So that's the image I'm drawing from. Everyone can get the reference from the Discord server. Don't talk at all. Thank you, June. I'm doing most of my talking now. And after the live stream, I won't talk until tomorrow probably, and hope I can talk tomorrow. I just want to share the Discord server link with you so that you can join us and get the reference and share your work there, as well as on Instagram or Facebook, wherever you like to share. It is a decent value scale. It's very good. Linda. Yes, what is everyone's favourite work by David Lynch? I made this thing in case I couldn't speak at all. Here we go. This is the thing I made. So yes, Alyssa started the conversation. Yeah, I'd love to read all about it and maybe comment upon things. Lost High was also my gateway. And because I was obsessed with Nine Inch Nails at the time. And that was the beginning. The first step. I'm going to draw, and would love you to just chat the whole time in the chat. And if anyone arrives in the chat and says, "What's going on here? Why isn't Dylan talking?" you can all tell them. And you'll notice that I found an awesome reference with glasses. Because the future is very bright. And David Lynch could see the future. At some point I will take a moment to read what you've said, because I want to know. Shannon live streamed a David Lynch portrait yesterday, and it was so good. And Alyssa, I had already noticed and admired your David Lynch portraits. It's been amazing to see so many artists sharing their portraits of him. And also so many wonderful quotes, which I was not aware of. It would be very cool if in the stream where I say the least, the most is said in the chat. How often does Shannon do live streams? I would like her to live stream every day. When she feels like it. Blue velvet. people could put in random quotes from David Lynch, either from him or from his work. I'm also would be interested to know what of his, or what, without too many spoilers, what work was most unsettling for you. I'll go first. Eraserhead. So confused. I thoroughly appreciated the confusion and disorientation I felt watching some of his films. I liked not getting it, and the conversations it led to with other people who loved not getting it, or hated not getting it, or thought they got it. The magic pen. Yeah, Mulholland Drive. That was, at least with the people I knew, that was the first one where, like, many people I knew had seen it and were totally disturbed and confused by it. I saw The Elephant Man. I had read about his work before watching it, and there were ideas that he had and expressed, which I think may have been my first, maybe not the first, but when I think back to it, moments or ideas that left an impression that now I would perhaps think of as kind of non-dual awareness and of a fascination of all aspects of life, including decay, which at the time was kind of fascinating to me, but not something I was familiar with. It's amazing hair. Such a cool reference pic. Welcome, Liad. I am speaking very little today. Feel free to be verbose in the chat. And tell us about all the things, especially related to David Lynch. my voice is very low, Liad. I have a sore throat, but I can get in real close. If I talk like this, it's okay. I thought I might whisper this stream, and then decided just to not talk much. But thank you for noticing. Hello, Shannon. Welcome. You're right on time. Thank you for making your video, Shannon. Everyone go check out Shannon's David Lynch drawing video. Almost a silent movie. For the very welcome latecomers. You need to do all the talking. Tell us about your David Lynch experiences. Keep chatting, it looks good. Welcome everyone, thank you all for being here. interesting not talking so much. I never drink from my drinking vessels. Thank you for your care and concern. Everyone should do the same. If I'm doing something with ink or paint, it's always in a jar. When I drink, it's always from a glass. I would encourage you all to not drink your art supplies. And this is just full of water, so I can, for the way I'm working at the moment, I don't need to. Thank you for mentioning the webinar, Linda. There is a link in the description. Sunday, I'm hosting a webinar. I'd love you all to be there. It's going to be very different drawing to what we've been doing recently. It's going to be loose and light. Liad is big on art supply safety, as we all should be. Thank you, Liad. damn, you are really good. Thank you for the fire and coffee and love. I'm not talking much because my throat hurts. Thank you everyone for doing the talking for me. I hear people already posting their work in the Discord server. My computer tells me, blub blub. Everyone can join the Drawing with Dylan Discord server, where I share these daily references, amongst other things. The link is in the description. I feel like I might almost be done for today. Thank you for your company. I would love to see your work if you have been working with us. I will have a little read of the chat before switching off, and may monotonely respond to some of the things that you have said. Thank you to everyone who has said things. Thank you to everyone who hasn't. If you're not already, I would love you to subscribe to my channel and thumbs up this video. There are lots of links in the description. I have a free webinar on Sunday. I'm offering a mentorship. I have a Patreon. You can buy me a coffee. So many links. But also, liking this video and sharing with your friends is a great way to support this. If you're on Instagram, perhaps repost my work so that others may partake in the joy of drawing along to this awesome reference. And listen to my silence. Should I do more live streams like this? Dramatic. Just speaking like this, hardly speaking. Act like I have a sore throat. Am I done? FX node. Liked when Mr. Lynch challenged Putin to the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. Did he accept it? I will talk so much when I'm mentoring, Liad. Thank you for asking. Very important question for my mentorship. I imagine I'll be talking a lot, and I hope that you will be too, because it's about you. It's not just about me, it's about you. There will be a lot said, and I've already said some things to some of the mentorees, like what if I don't know what goals I have or what I can work towards. And it's cool to have these goals to work towards, but a really cool thing, thanks to my dear wife Kira, and she was like, it's also good to know the why, which is coming from behind and pushing you. And I think that's what's been going on with me as well, because I was like, I don't know why I'm doing this, or I don't know where I'm going with this, but I know why, and I love it. So it'll be working on that why, and also on the goals, the intention, and it's going to be a thoroughly enjoyable learning experience. Thank you for prompting me to talk about it, Liad. You can follow the link in the description for some commonly asked questions and answers. Antibiotics I like to avoid if I can. We shall see. Next level, thank you, Linda. The things that can happen when you don't talk. Or perhaps this it's because it's David Lynch. Fire, walk with me. being sad is important. Being sad about the passing of special people is important. All right. Thank you for being so active in the chat. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being my friends. The webinar, Liad, is partially about the mentorship program, just a bit, but it's in and of itself, it is about leaning into lightness and finding light and playful approaches to drawing, which I feel like is an important beginning of the creative cycle. And very much unlike this, we'll be going through a lot of playful drawing exercises which will attune our vision to what's actually there, even though the drawing may not look like it. We're going to be practicing different ways to be attentive with the reference, with a low level of investment in our time and energy. And it can be surprising how beneficial those kind of exercises can be, and may reinvigorate the way we draw and look at things as we draw. What is the reason I most of the time start with the other calligraphy pen? That's a good question. It's smaller. When I get to the point where I'm like, I want a lot of ink, then I'll come with the big one. Although you can get super fine, so it would be possible to just do it with the one pen, but for some reason I generally start with the other one. I've finished this spread now. Listen to the paper. Oh, June, you've been at it for several weeks. Oi. Okay, I'm back to the refillable brushes question from Liad. I think I've made it. Thank you for being here, everyone. Louisa needs some reinvigorating. Sunday is the day to be reinvigorated. Laughing is to be avoided. The shared element is the MVP, the most valued player in this drawing. Thank you, Shannon. Oh, this is a good one. Dying is no leaving, it's transforming. As energy can transform, it can't get lost. This is a nice thought on death. Yes, it is. Oh, there was something else kind of like philosophical earlier on. Oh, about listening to Lynch speak about creativity and meditation. Yeah, just the last 24 hours of honouring and celebrating David Lynch have opened up all of this wonderful insight and wisdom that he shared that I was not yet aware of. So that has been really wonderful. So yeah. Thank you, Alyssa, for being here. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, I have been braving some meds so that I'm able to function with my children. Thank you for your concern. This too shall pass. I very much look forward to Sunday, and I hope you all follow the link and join the webinar. Bye-bye, everyone.